Coulomb's law in vector form. In previous video, part 1, we have studied scalar form and you are familiar with it. Scalar form F equal to K Q1 Q2 upon R square. This you know well. Now, in this video, there are two charges. Okay, charge 1, charge 2, like here Q1 and Q2. We have to find out force between these two charges when the charges are like. The two charges may be positive or negative. You know that like charges repulse each other. 2 points you have to keep in mind when you are writing relation for force, especially in vector form. Force acts on line joining centers of two charges. Force always acts on the line joining centers of this line. This line is important. Force acts on line joining centers of two charges. Remember, force always acts on this line. You cannot draw force here or here like this. Force acts at center of body. This center. Number 2, force will be attractive if Q1, Q2 is less than 0. Means one is positive, another is negative. Force will be repulsive if Q1, Q2 product is greater than 0. Means both are positive or both are negative. Result will be positive. More than 0. Product is more than 0. Then the force will be repulsive. Now let us draw a vector. Force exerted by 1 and 2 will be in this direction. This is direction of force. Okay. This is direction of force. Now, this we can write as F21, force on 2 due to 1. And force exerted by 2 on 1, force experienced by 1, which act at its center, will be in this direction. On the line joining centers of two charges and from 2 to 1, F12, force on 1 due to 2. Now, first we will write relation for F21, force on 2 due to 1. The magnitude is same, 1 of 4 pi epsilon 0, Q1, Q2 by R square. Its direction will be from 1 to 2 on the line joining centers of two charges from 1 to 2. Here, reference point is 1. So, we are measuring distance from 1 to 2. And to show this direction, we are using this unit vector R12 cap. What is R12 cap? R12 cap is a unit vector in direction from 1 to 2 on the line joining centers of charges. You can also write R12 cap unit vector as definition of unit vector R12 vector upon R is magnitude. R12 cap unit vector in direction 1 to 2 can be written as R12 vector upon magnitude of R. If we replace this here, then F21 vector will be 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 Q1 Q2 upon R square R12 vector upon R. So this will become RQ. So there are two ways to write force in vector form. This is vector form of force. Now force on 1 due to 2. Force on 1, this charge, due to 2, acts at center of charge in the direction on the line joining center of charges repulsive. Q2 repulse Q1. So direction of F12 will be this from 2 to 1. Here the reference point origin is Q2. So we will write first magnitude 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 Q1 Q2 upon R square distance. This is magnitude. And R21 cap. This R21 cap is a unit vector from 2 to 1 in this direction. Okay, so this is force on 1 due to 2. Now from here it is clear that R21 vector, R21 unit vector, R21 vector or R21 unit vector is equal and opposite that of R12 cap. So here we can write F12 vector equal to, if we replace this by minus R21, so this will become Q1 Q2 upon R square. R21, instead of R21 we can write minus R12, and this is actually F21, so we can write minus F21 vector. It means that F12 vector and F21 vector are equal and opposite and like action reaction pair. If force between charges when both charges are unlike. If charges are unlike means one is positive and other is negative. Then again remember 2 points. Force acts on the line joining centers of two charges. Let the distance between centers is R. Center of first charge, center of second charge. So here the force will be attractive because charges are unlike. So force on 2 due to 1 will act on the line joining centers of charges, this line, okay, and it will be attractive. This is minus Q2, this is plus Q1. So the direction of force on 2 due to 1 will be this direction, and force on 1 due to 2 will also be attractive, and at center of 1 it acts in this direction on the line joining centers of charges, and this force is F12 vector. Now F21 vector is 1 upon. So force on 2 due to 1 equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 magnitude into product of charges upon distance square, and here we will write 2 to 1 means the direction is from 2 to 1. Direction is from 2 to 1 in this direction. On the line joining centers of two charges, this is vector F21 vector, and the unit vector we will write R21 K. For F12 means force on 1 due to 2 acts at the center of 1 on the line joining centers of two charges in the direction 1 to 2, it is attractive. So how we can write in vector form 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 Q1 Q2 by R square, and here we will write R12 cap. You can also write 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 Q1 Q2 upon R square. Instead of this, if you want to write vector, you can write R21 cap upon R, and this becomes R cube, okay, just like here. So we know that R21 cap is minus R12 cap, the two unit vectors having magnitude equal to 1 and the directions are just opposite. So again from this we can conclude minus F21. So the two forces are action reaction pair as per Newton's third law of motion. Action reaction pair. If origin is not Q1 and Q2 are in the line of Q1 and Q2, it is somewhere else like this. Position vector of Q1 is R1, position vector of Q2 is R2 vector, okay. Then in which way we can write relation for force in vector form? Force acts on the line joining centers of two charges, as we have discussed earlier. This is the line joining centers of two charges. Force acts at Q1 and Q2. Force on Q2 due to Q1 is F21, force on 2 due to 1, force on 2 due to 1, and force on 1 due to 2. Both are positive charges, Q1 and Q2. Force acts on the line joining centers of two charges. Force is repulsive. It is repulsive. Why? Because like charges. So force on 1 due to 2 is F12 vector, and force on 2 due to 1 is F21. Now this is R1 vector, position vector R1 vector, and this is R2 vector. Okay, and this distance between two charges is R. Now let you are writing relation part F21, force on 2 due to 1, magnitude is same, the direction will be from 1 to 2, as we have discussed earlier, from 1 to 2, this direction, on the line joining centers of charges, from 1 to 2. This vector is, this is R12 vector, from 1 to 2. So we can write in triangle OAB, we can write R1 vector plus R12 vector equal to R2 vector. You can see R1 vector plus R12 vector equal to R2 vector from the definition of vector addition, and from here R12 vector is R2 vector minus R1 vector, and R12 cap will be R2 vector minus R1 vector upon R2 minus R1 vector's magnitude. In the same triangle OAB, if this is R21 vector, from 2 to 1, we can write R2, this vector, plus R21 equal to R1 from definition of vector addition. So R2 vector plus R21 vector equal to R1 vector, and R21 vector is R1 vector minus R2 vector, and R21 cap unit vector is R1 vector minus R2 vector, magnitude of R1 minus R2, and we can write F12 force on 1 due to 2, force on 1 due to 2, F12 vector, force on 1 due to 2, and the direction of this force will be 2 to 1, 2 to 1, so the vector will be R21 vector. So F12 vector is magnitude same, 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 Q1 Q2 upon R square, and R21 cap 2 to 1, force on 1 due to 2 is from direction 2 to 1, and you can replace F12 vector Q1 Q2 upon R square, R21 cap is R1 vector minus R2 vector upon magnitude of R1 minus R2, and magnitude of R1 minus R2 is equal to magnitude of R2 minus R1, and it is nothing but distance between two charges, that is R. So you can write F12 vector equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 Q1 Q2. Instead of this you can write R, so this will become R cube, and R1 minus R2. This is force on 1 due to 2. In the same way, You can write force on 2 due to 1. This is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 Q1 Q2 upon R square, and if we put R1 to cap value, this becomes R cube, and here R2 vector minus R1 vector. So in this way, if origin lies somewhere else, Cartesian coordinate system, and position vector of 1 and 2 are given, then the force can be written in this form: force on 1 due to 2 and force on 2 due to 1.
प्यारे बच्चों, इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड को पढ़ने से पहले हम आपको बताएंगे ग्रेविटेशनल फील्ड के बारे में, क्योंकि आपने क्लास 9th में ग्रेविटेशनल फील्ड के बारे में पढ़ा है, तो ये समझना आसान होगा। इलेक्ट्रिक ग्रेविटेशनल फील्ड किसके कारण होती है? ग्रेविटेशनल फील्ड होती है अर्थ के कारण या किसी भी मैसिव बॉडी के कारण। ये अर्थ हमने एज एग्जांपल ले लिया, हमारी अर्थ। ओके, दिस इज आवर अर्थ। यदि किसी भी बॉडी को अगर हम अर्थ के पास से रिलीज करें तो वो बॉडी कहाँ जाएगी? अर्थ की तरफ अट्रैक्ट होती है। क्यों होती है? क्योंकि अर्थ हर एक दूसरी बॉडी पे लेट मास ऑफ अर्थ इज m एंड मास ऑफ अदर बॉडी इज स्मॉल m and distance between the two bodies is small r, then you know Newton's law of gravitation। आपने पढ़ा है न्यूटन्स लॉ ऑफ ग्रेविटेशन। क्या पढ़ा है न्यूटन्स लॉ ऑफ ग्रेविटेशन में? ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स F इक्वल टू G m1 m2 G m1 m2 बाई r स्क्वायर। यहाँ पर अर्थ का मास कैपिटल M है, बॉडी का मास स्मॉल m है, डिस्टेंस r है, इसलिए ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स Gmm बाई r स्क्वायर हमने लिखा। इसका क्या मीनिंग है कि अर्थ के अराउंड एक ऐसा एरिया है जिसमें दूसरी बॉडी, एनी अदर बॉडी, ये है सोर्स बॉडी, मैसिव बॉडी। एनी अदर बॉडी एक्सपीरियंसेस ए force is more than zero, force is not zero। तो ऐसा जो एरिया है अर्थ के अराउंड, ऐसा एरिया उसको कहते हैं ग्रेविटेशनल फील्ड। और आप जानते हैं कि ये जो फोर्स है ये इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल टू स्क्वायर ऑफ डिस्टेंस है, इसलिए इसको इनवर्स स्क्वायर लॉ भी कहते हैं, इनवर्स स्क्वायर लॉ। ओके, इसका मतलब r जब बढ़ेगा तो f कम होगा और काफी दूर जाने पर f क्या हो जाएगा? 0 हो जाएगा। ऐसी जगह, ऐसे एरिया, ऐसे स्पेस को आउट ऑफ ग्रेविटेशनल फील्ड कहते हैं, आउट ऑफ फील्ड चला जाएगा। और वो एरिया जहां पर फोर्स लगेगा दूसरी बॉडी पे वो कहलाएगा ग्रेविटेशनल। तो ये बात हो गई ग्रेविटेशनल फील्ड। अब आपको इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड समझना आसान होगा। जैसे कि ये दो मैसिव बॉडी हैं, वैसे ही अगर दो चार्ज हैं Q1 और Q2 और उनके बीच की डिस्टेंस r है, तो उनके बीच में एक फोर्स लगता है जिसको कूलम फोर्स कहते हैं। वो होता है K Q1 Q2 बाई r स्क्वायर। याद रखना आसान है, समझना आसान है, क्योंकि आपने पढ़ा है F इक्वल टू G m1 m2 बाई r स्क्वायर। यहाँ हो गया F इक्वल टू K Q1 Q2 बाई r स्क्वायर। यहाँ कैपिटल G जो है वो ग्रेविटेशनल कांस्टेंट, ये यूनिवर्सल कांस्टेंट होता है। यहाँ पर K एक प्रोपोर्शनलिटी कांस्टेंट है, ये यूनिवर्सल नहीं होता है। तो इसका मतलब फोर्स यहाँ पर भी जो है वो इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल टू स्क्वायर ऑफ डिस्टेंस होगा। जैसे कि अर्थ है, वैसे अगर कोई सोर्स चार्ज है, एनी सोर्स चार्ज, कोई बड़ा चार्ज है, तो उसके चारों तरफ अराउंड दिस सोर्स चार्ज देयर विल बी सच एरिया वेयर other charge, test charge, let this distance is r, then what will be the force? K Q0 by r square। It means that force is more than 0। लेकिन इसमें भी वही बात है, F is inversely proportional to r square, r increases, F decreases। बहुत दूर जाने पर ऐसा स्पेस मिलेगा आपको जहाँ फोर्स 0 हो जाए। किसी चार्ज प्लस Q चार्ज के अराउंड ऐसा एरिया जहां दूसरा टेस्ट चार्ज फोर्स एक्सपीरियंस करता है उसको हम कहते हैं इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड ऑफ दैट चार्ज। ये इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड है किसकी? इसकी। और यहाँ पर ये ग्रेविटेशनल फील्ड है। ग्रेविटेशनल फील्ड है किसकी? अर्थ की। एन इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इज रीजन of space around a charge where a positive charge experiences a force. This is a positive charge, this is source charge, let this is plus q charge, and the area around, as we have discussed earlier, जैसा हमने पहले बात की है, this in which other positive test charge experiences a force called electric field of source charge. So again, electric field is the region, area, space around a charge where positive test charge experiences a force. इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड पॉजिटिव चार्ज की होती है, इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड नेगेटिव चार्ज की भी हो सकती है। अगर चार्ज नेगेटिव है तो उसके अराउंड एक ऐसा एरिया होगा जिसमें पॉजिटिव टेस्ट चार्ज को रखेंगे तो वो फोर्स को एक्सपीरियंस करेगा और वो होगी इसकी इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड। क्या डिफरेंस है दोनों में? यहाँ जो फोर्स लगेगा वो रिपल्सिव लगेगा, ये जो फोर्स होगा ये रिपल्सिव होगा। पॉजिटिव चार्ज इन टेस्ट चार्ज को बाहर की तरफ भेजेगा, अपने से दूर रिपल करेगा, जबकि नेगेटिव चार्ज इसको अट्रैक्ट करेगा। इसलिए हम कहीं भी रखेंगे तो नेगेटिव चार्ज की जो फील्ड होगी वो अट्रैक्टिव होगी। इसलिए इसकी जो फील्ड लाइन्स है, ये फील्ड लाइन्स है, इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लाइन्स, इलेक्ट्रिक लाइन्स ऑफ फोर्स कहते हैं। तो ये कैसी होगी? ये अंदर की तरफ जाएंगी, ये अंदर की तरफ जाएंगी, या ये बाहर की तरफ जाएंगी। इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इंटेंसिटी E is basically we use to measure strength of field at any point of electric field. What is the strength of field? So what is its definition? The electrostatic force acting per unit positive charge on a point in electric field is called electric field intensity at that. Electrostatic force acting per unit positive charge on a point in electric field is called electric field intensity at that point. Let this is source charge, okay? And somewhere we are placing a test charge, positive test charge. Let this distance is r. Then what happens? Test charge experiences a force k q0 by r square. This charge, test charge, experiences a force F at point P. What is value of electric field intensity? Strength of electric field. Electric field intensity, it is denoted by E. Okay, is force per unit positive charge. Force per unit positive charge at that point, at P. So force on Q0 charge is F. So what will be the value of force on unit positive charge? So electric field intensity is clear. Force on unit positive charge. So force on Q0 is F. So force on unit positive charge will be F by Q0. And if we calculate F by Q0 from here, this result KQ by R square. kq by r square. This is value of electric field intensity at point P due to other point charge, point source charge. This is also point charge is E. It is a vector quantity. E is a vector quantity. Its SI unit of electric field intensity will be F by Q, means Newton per Coulomb. Sometime we write also volt per meter. We will discuss later why it is so. So SI unit of electric field intensity is Newton per Coulomb or volt per meter. Now we will compare gravitational field and electric field. We have discussed both type of field, gravitational and electric fields. Here we are going to discuss about gravitational field. This one is electric. Gravitational field arises due to masses, whereas electric field arises due to electric charges. Only attractive force acts, whereas in electrical field repulsive and attractive both type of may. What is the value of electric field intensity? Force per unit charge, where electric gravitational field intensity is force per unit mass. And what is value of force? kq by r square. Here G_lm by r square. It follows inverse square law. It also follows inverse square law. So all points are same except one point, that it is attractive, and it may attractive as well as repulsive.